I am the way. I will take you there. If you want, I will take you there. That is what Jesus is saying. I will take you there. I am the life. I am not the body. I am the life, which neither birth nor death. Beyond. And once you dissolve in me, when you come and completely be one with me, I'll make that life. Life is eternal. And that is the going liberated, enlightened, nirvan, sthiti pragya, kevalya, all those words. From there the whole creation is going on. The whole world is coming under that one umbrella. All the universes are under that. So you just come with me to that supreme world of God. Jesus mentioned, I am the way and the life, and those who come to me shall have eternal life. Kindly put some light on this. I am the way and the life. One who comes to me will have an eternal life. Who was telling to whom these words? Who was saying and who was listening? I am the way and the life. We have to go very deep because each word, what is being said by all these godly messengers, godly people, had a very deep meaning in that. If we just go like floating, like swimming, we will not get the meaning. You can enjoy in swimming, but if you want the bliss, you have to go deep. In each word of these godly people, anyone, we say him the Abraham, we say him the Jesus, Buddha, Mahavira, we say him the Muhammad, we say him the Kabir, Farid, we say him the Guru Nanak, we say him the Meera, Sahajo, Lalla, we say him the Sukrat, Lao Tse, and many more. Their words, what they have said, were having the very deepest meaning, the reason behind. Words were belonging to these all godly bodies. The words were all belonging to these worldly bodies. But the meaning was not belonging to these bodies. The deepest meaning of that word was not coming from these bodies. That the deepest meaning was coming from the one to whom we say the God. Because the word God we have used for the supreme power. And the supreme power, when we say the definition of that supreme power, that the one who has created everything what we can see, All is His creation. Like we see something is created by someone, manufactured by someone, and we get the name of that company on that product. Likewise, all those products in the world which are not made by the dead bodies, because name belongs to the dead body. Remember it. What name you take, these all names just belongs to the dead body. So names are all dead. All company name are dead, because company will be no more one day. No one in the world who writes, I am the manufacturer, I am the trader, I am the marketing one, all will die one day, the companies will dissolve one day. So anything that you see having no name, no company name, in this world, on this earth, in the sky, in the universe, anything that has got no name of a person, not belonging to any place, not knowing about what is that, the name we had given, the taste we had taken and given the names. But the one who is not belonging to any name, to place, we do not know from it has come. We do not know from where apple mangoes are coming. We do not know from where these laptop computers which made by the material from that materials are coming. From the rocks or from the earth. We do not know who has made these waves, electromagnetic waves, who is making it to move. The one which cannot be named, the one which cannot be placed, no name of place, no name belonging to him, no things in the world are known what is that. We had just given the name and the whatever. So, noun is not belonging to him. What we have read in English, the grammar, the first word, noun, is a name of a person, place or thing. We do not know who is that person. We do not know from which place these all things are coming. No one had said so far. Scientists, the medical science, all those researchers in the world could go only up to the point where that one wants them to move, to go. They cannot go beyond that also. So the one who is not named, the one whose place is not known, the one whose everything belongs to the one that supreme power, to the one that who is giving you and who is giving all, everything, but not giving his name. That one who is giving everything to you and not coming in front to tell I am the way. I am the way. He is not telling anything. He is not telling anything. I say he because I have to use the words. You cannot understand the language of silence. Because to understand the language of silence, you had to be the heart. Heart have no words, no language. When your whole body becomes heart, then I don't need any words to say to you. I don't need any words to say to you. Heart to heart communication is called the top secret Gyan. What Krishna is saying to Arjuna. Secret Gyan. That is silence. Heart to heart. Heart to heart. But that heart to heart Gyan of secret is also with the envelope of words. But when words are lost, then only the one enters in you. When the words lost, words means Maya. Maya is words. What I am speaking to you, what you are listening to me, is nothing but the Maya. It is also Maya. But the difference between this Maya and the outside Maya, what you are taking Gyan, knowledge of that, with which you get the whole world, your all pleasures, things. With that you get the fame that I am the one owner of this company. I am the minister, I am the star. See, inside one who is actually the star, inside one who is actually the minister, inside one who is actually the richest man, never comes in front. How you say? How you say? This body is not yours. This is not belonging to you. And your movements are not controlled or run by you. Who is the one creator? Who is the one sustainer, preserving you till now? How you woke up in the morning? Who wake you up? You are lost at sleep. You are no more in sleep. When you sleep, you are like no more. Sometimes someone thinks when somebody puts the white bed sheet on his face, he is sad. Somebody is sick, and if he is or she is not moving, we fear immediately that either she or he is dead or not. When you go and check the breath, that her stomach is coming up or down or not. So, who is making you? Who is preserving you? Who is the one? That one is the supreme power ray inside you, the drop inside you. Whole sea is away from this body, because this body cannot take the whole sea. That is what Meera said when in Dwarka she was forced to go to Rajasthan by that all 100 soldiers came over Dwarka to take back, because that brother-in-law called that whatever tortures given by my father, you please come. But what she said? She said, just I'll come. Because 100 soldiers were sent by that Rana, the Rana's son, who tried to repent all that what was done by his father to Mirabai. When Mirabai in Dwarka, 100 soldiers came, because Rana said, if she is not coming, just put the sword on your neck and cut the neck if she is not coming. So when those 100 said to Meera that we will cut our neck, the order from the king, if you are not coming with us to the Rajasthan, back. So Shiva is now somewhere disturbed by this, that what to do, because there is no one in the Rajasthan to sit in the company with me, no one thinking of getting into that I, that who is that I, the supreme power, the God. So she said them, so wait outside, let me go and come back after my worship. She went to the Krishna temple, locked the door inside, and just ran to the idol of Krishna and started weeping. And she said, now what to do? Neither I can go there, nor they are allowing me to be here. So you do one thing, now time has come. Either you dissolve me in you or come with me to the Rajasthan. Then now the time came for, because Krishna made his last journey in Dwarka. He departed from the body in Dwarka. So he said, now where to go? I cannot come in you completely, you have to come in me now. Then what happened? The drop went into the sea, Meera dissolved in Krishna, and the doors were open. After hours together, soldiers broke the door and they found no Meera inside. What was that? This is the story. Let me tell you, never go in the story in the true way. It is right or wrong, but the message is very pure. Message is very pure. The message is the one which is inside you has to go back to the complete, the drop, the soul inside had go to the Supreme Soul, had to dissolve in Supreme Soul. So who is the carrier? Who is the carrier? How to go? So that is what. How to go? Who will tell you? How you will understand the language of silence directly? So for the language of silence, you need someone to take you to that point of no return to this Maya. So that point of no return, from there, the soul which is directly connected to the Supreme Soul, the Supreme Power, the power connected to the Supreme Power, the rays connected to the sun. Like if you see outside, the rays are coming, sunlight is there, you immediately understand the sun has risen. When there is no rays, there is a cloudy weather, you never say that there is a sun now. Sun is there, you are not able to see. Clouds had just covered the sun. You think sun is not there. You say sun is not there. But sun is there. It is covered by the clouds. Sometimes black clouds, sometimes white clouds, but it is somewhere covered. Likewise, inside your soul is covered by the Maya clouds. Sometimes these are white clouds, sometimes it is dark cloud. Dark cloud means more in Maya, deep in Maya. White clouds, not that much in Maya. So, to break those clouds, to get you, take bath in the shower of that godly world, to get you connected to the Supreme Soul, who will break the wall which you had made with your Maya. Maya means I and my. I and my is Maya. One who had created you, who is sustaining you, is never coming and saying, I am, I am, I am. He had compassion for you. God had compassion for you. But you never have any love for the God. You say, I. My. And this I and my is not yours. If you go in the deep thought, that is your home is yours. Home from where you bought Where it is standing, is earth yours? By paying some amount, getting it registered becomes yours? You do not know. One day you will be thrown out of this home. Yours, which say my, they will throw you out. They will not keep you inside. Even you have a big house. You have a big house. You can be kept, but you are not been kept by your family members. Why? Why? Because once the life inside is gone, body, the dead body is like a ghost, will make you fear. Father will make fear, mother will make fear, children will make fear, husband will make fear, wife will make fear, beloved will make fear, lover will make fear. So, to whom you are loving, to whom you are saying the father or the mother or the brother or the sister or the husband or the wife or the beloved or the lover. So that one is lying. That can be preserved. That can be preserved with embalming for 100 years even. You had a big house, you had amount enough to get it, to keep it for a long period, but why you are not keeping it? What the reason is behind? Because the life, because the I had gone. And you never made that I the my. The I had gone outside and you never made the I the my. So that's why the wall body which you made, which we say the Mayavi body, in the terms we say subconscious mind body, that is completely full of Mayavi thoughts, attachments and the detachments. Means you took the outside Maya, the materialistic world, as I and my. What is the my? Your son, your all husband, wife, mother, father, relatives, friends, your factories, your offices, your car, your bank accounts. These all are Maya. I and my. When I and my is the outer world connected with the dead body, so that when you have the attachment or the detachment with the Mayavi world, with the I and my, then that the body, the subconscious mind body, the wall, the blacky clouds comes in between the soul and supreme. That thing which comes between the you, the outside and the soul. Between the soul and the outer, your physical body, you create that body. You are directly connected to the soul body, but you are just now between you and the soul, that wall comes. The wall is just nothing but the black clouds, the subconscious mind body, and with that you are no more going to that God home, the superpower home, because you have never made the friendship with the power inside, the conscious inside, the soul inside. That is I. That inside I belongs to that super I. Inside I, the soul is the part of that big I, the capital I. So this capital I drop is also the capital I. But that inside you is just making you to move, to sustain. First, it was the creation of the body, then extending your body, making you 5 feet, 6 feet, and similarly, the parallelly sustaining also, making and sustaining, growth and the sustainer, both works together. So with that, you never made any friendship, you never made any love. Then, if during your lifetime till the death, you have not made the friendship or the love to that I inside, which is the soul, the conscious, the energy, and you have made that all love you have shown to the outer world, I and the my, then how, when the energy, the soul withdraws, you will be able to see that soul, because in between you and the soul, between your materialistic small I and that capital I drop, that wall is there. How will you say, how will you see the other part, and that life, that the truth will not look into you, and that will withdraw with your subconscious mind body and will be set in the Yampuri, what we say, where the accountability of your life will be decided, that what will be in the next in your life, how the life will move to the next bodies, which we say the 84 lakh death punishments or whatever as per your karmas. And then the next woman birth will come, and again, and many births you just lose in this. So you never loved that I inside. That I, who is the son of the Father. Who is the son? That inside I is the son of the Father. So Jesus, when we spoke about Jesus, Jesus said, what he said? I am the Son. He is the Father. Now when Jesus is saying, not saying on this border, on this body, when Jesus talks about, he talks from the chair of the soul, from where the all words are coming, that power, supreme power, speaking through the Jesus to make you understand. Superpower, the supreme I, talking about that supreme capital small I, supreme capital small I. You are the Mayavi small I. That is supreme capital I to the small capital I, telling to you through this instrument, through this small I, about how to reach from the outer, the Mayavi world, the dead world, from your dirty I and my, to that immortal, the pure, the full of beauty, capital super I. So this small capital I will take you to the super capital I. That is your home, permanent home, to whom Jesus is saying the Father. To tell you about the relationships, Jesus is the name of the outside body, because you have to give the name to someone. It is beyond the name. That supreme is beyond the name. Now when Jesus speaking, Jesus is not speaking. Remember it. Jesus was no more. When I say Jesus, it is Ibrahim, Buddha, Mahavira, all Muhammad, Kabir, Farid, Sahajo, Lalla, Socrates, Lao Tse, all these people were no more when they were speaking. When I am talking about the Jesus, the loving Jesus, the beautiful Jesus, the great messenger Jesus, the great son of the God, the supreme God, you have to just think, keep the name change, and everybody has said the same. It is only as per the time God, the one who spoke through that body to the outer world to make them understand. If anybody understands, one starts moving inside to the small capital I, and from that he also moves back to the super capital I. So you have to understand before you enter into their sayings. Sayings are very easy, you can understand. I am the way and the life, and one who looks into me, I will take you to the eternal life. This is very easy. What the? I am the way and the life, and those who come to me shall have eternal life. It is very easy. It is very easy. I understand. But who understand what the way is? Way to the church, putting the candles on. Is it the way? This is again the Mayavi way. Jesus saying from that soul which is invisible to take you to that Superman, the super God, supreme power, the Father, and you never understand. So we have to now understand what Jesus has said. I am the way. Who is saying? Now who is I? That Father is saying. God is saying. Supreme Power is saying. Through the Son sitting on the soul, who is not in the dead body now. Not the same son of that Joseph who is dead. Now Jesus in this instrument is dead. When Jesus is speaking, this is God is speaking. Supreme. Through the Jesus, he had the instrument with him. So instrument to speak. That powerhouse speaking through this current to the speaker. Because you only understand the words. You never understand the meaning in that words. That's why people like Jesus, when I say Jesus, it is not the body which was crucified. When the body was crucified, Jesus cannot be crucified. Jesus can never be crucified. These type of people never get killed by anyone. Mansoor never got killed. Buddha Mahavir never died. Guru Nanak Sai Baba never died. Meera Sahajo Lalla never dies. Kabir Farid never dies. Lao Tse Sukrat never dies. This was only the outer cover was removed. Packing was removed. The death, they found the only packing removed. Now I am going back to my home to meet the Father. So these people, all these godly people were happy at the time of death of their outer body. They were giving thanks that today we are going back to our home after billions of years. Only they were to be little attentive, concentrated to those who were hearing them, who were hearing the Jesus from that inside soul. Those who are dissolving, trying to get complete dissolve in Jesus from that inside point of soul. Those who are deeply desirous of getting dissolved in Jesus to go back to the God, to the Supreme. So this is what one has to understand. This is not I am the way and the life, and one who comes to me, his life will be eternal. It is not that so easy wording. Not so easy. The meaning is very easy in the English translation. No. Unless you reach to the level of Jesus, you cannot understand these things. If you keep these words in the mind, and if you think you have understood, no. It is a long exercise. Like you go to the school, colleges and study, and after that you understand and you get clear in one class. And this is class of the class. This is more than your PhD degree, more than your doctorate degree, more than your Nobel Prize degree. This is beyond. Everything comes under the umbrella of the Supreme God, Supreme Power. Everything in the world is created by Him. And you want that degree from the God? Jesus got the degree from the God. That's why He said, I am the Son of the Mother. One who comes to me will get the eternal life. What the eternal? Never die, neither birth nor death. He will go beyond the birth and death. That is what He is saying. Beyond the birth and the death. Eternal. Eternal means infinite. If you want to be with me, Jesus says, I will take you to the infinite. We will be together forever. People like Jesus never make any temporary friendship. No. They say if you want to make friendship, make infinite. We had many friends in our lifetime. In school time we have written that essay, my best friend. But where is that best friend gone? There are many, close comes and goes away. And otherwise, death will definitely take away the best friend. You are no more with those who had gone. You just weep for a few minutes and just you forget what your best friend is. This is the best friend. Is it the love which you have forgotten? What love you have? After 1 year when the Shraddh comes, you just take out the photo somewhere lying of father or somebody. And you say you love Shraddha or Shraddh. Shraddh means Shraddha. Shraddh word had come from Shraddha. Do you have Shraddha? Do you have devotion to your parents or anybody? So what is the use of this Shraddh? This is bogus love you had. You don't have any love for anybody. Nobody loves nobody. Jesus talked about the same. Do you love? If you want to love, if you want to learn love, if you want to understand love, if you want to teach love, if you want to be in love, love the God. Who is the God? God who speaks through you. How to reach there? How to reach there? How to reach to the invisible? We are not able to reach to the visible place even by somebody giving us the map. Still we take the guide. If guide is there, we enjoy while going. Just moving behind. Taking popcorn, ice cream and all. Enjoying with the guide. With the map, you are not able to reach even. You are asking to many people. When you go to some country, you ask many people, where is it, where is it, where is it? And if the guide is there, do you ask anyone? You just enjoy your all going here and there. That we see the big travel agents, they take on the tour guide. You enjoy here, not asking here and there. They just take you. Otherwise, you'll keep on asking. So guide is required for the visible things. Where you can ask the people, still you need the guide. So that's invisible, the God. How can you reach to the God who is invisible, who has created you, who is sustaining you? You have to reach to the God invisible. How you will reach? So you have to reach to the one who has reached there, enjoyed and giving all those enjoyment. How to find him out? How to find her out? Who is one on this earth like me who could reach, who had reached there and can tell me and can make me to move with him to that point of no return. So you have to search for it. Those had searched Found Buddha, Mahavira, Jesus, Guru Nanak, Ram, Paramahansa, Sai, Meera, Sahjo, Lalla, Kabir, Farid, Lao, Sukrat, Ibrahim. They found it. There are many. You read many names connected with them. And there are many names not written. There were 12 to 100. So that one, you don't think that Jesus will come when I go to the church every Sunday or every day, just putting the candle on. No. Jesus is the light. Jesus not required your candle light. This candle light will just go off. Jesus is the light. So through the Jesus light, you can reach to that powerhouse. Through the rays are the light. Through the rays you can reach to the sun. That's what Jesus says. You have to understand that. I am the way. Who is talking? The one who is like you. Among you. Same as you. He is talking, I am the way. Who is talking? Who is speaking? Who is the speaker? I am the way. What way? What is this language? I am the way. It is like bridge is saying, I am the way. It is like the street, I am the way say. If road says, I am the way, what does it mean? What this word are saying? What Jesus? What that lovely Jesus? Beautiful Jesus? Godly Jesus? Father's Son? The young Jesus, not lived for 100 years, 50 years even, 33 years of age, where one is completely lusty, full of desires for this Mayavi dead world, brings all the dead thing inside in 33 years of age. And Jesus shown to the world, age is not the bar to reach the God. Age is not the bar to reach to the God. You don't need more age than in the old age, as that in the old age we will go to the temple and go for God. What? If you could not do in the young age, how would you do in the old age? When your back will be paining, knee will be paining, that time. If you are not having the jnana, the knowledge, okay, then you have no other option. Whenever it comes in your lifetime, you have to just get into it. But Jesus broke all the barriers, said to the world that see, in the age of 33 years, I have just given the message to the world. So, just get yourself connected to the God, your Father. Outside Father is temporary. Inside Father is permanent. Inside Son will take to the Father, because Father is the Father of all. And Father's Son has come to just say to the world, when Jesus was saying to the world, to the people nearby sitting to him, there were John, Matthew, Mark and all. They also could not reach in a day immediately, just pushed up immediately to the Jesus camp. No. When he was telling all those, and all those were sitting over there. I am the way, he said. I am the way. Those who saw in his eyes, they could understand that John, the Matthew, the Mark, that from where he is speaking, this is not that this outside one is speaking. He is speaking from the point somewhere else. Someone else is speaking through him. They could understand someone else is speaking. He is not speaking. When one looks into the eyes, just because eyes are the more attractive. The more attraction comes from the eyes, because eyes having the 80% power to flow outside. When one goes and looks into the eyes, then eyes immediately gives the signal. Eyes gives the signal to come. In outside world, your eyes moves, and that the lust signal comes. But in the world of spirituality, eyes remain stable. And in the stable eyes, you will find inside the sea. That sea is calling you. So when Jesus was saying, I am the way, that inside the Father was speaking through the Son to the outside world, because all are the sons of the God, the Father. But sons somewhere with the materialistic, the Maya world, had deviated from their home. As we have seen, the children outside in the world are doing the same today with their parents. Just running away from the parents. Why? Because the God wants to give the message to the world, as your children are getting away, you have been away from me for many births. Now God is giving you the chance. It is better children get themselves stand on the feet and let them go away. You get alone, and you in the alone time also not utilizing the time to reach to your Father. You are just wasting the time. So you are just to enter in you to meet your original face, the Son. The Son you are when you reach there of the Father. So this is what is required. This is what is required. But we are all wandering in outside in this dead world. We are mad in this I and my. This I and my is nothing, just the death. You can say you are living on the cremation ground only. You are living on the graveyard only. Don't think you will be here forever. Not forever. When you go to the graveyard or the cremation ground, you are made temporarily. You are never staying there for more time. Immediately, you run from there. You never think that we will sit here for a whole day. The whole earth is the cremation ground only. This whole dust is nothing, the dead bodies of your previous births. You do not know. If today 700 crore people all will die in the coming 100 years, where the dust will go of that, those will die. Just multiply 50 kg into 700 crore. Minimum 50 kg into 700 crore. Where this dust will go? This is all your previous births, because you have been born many times. It is somewhere calculated that minimum 12 births are taken by everyone. Between that 84 lakh punishments and that birth, human being. If 12 births, suppose, multiply it, and you see water below the earth, 10 feet, 15 feet, 20 feet coming. We are floating on the water. And that is what the stories also says of the last, these spiritual epics. That Madhu Ketab do Mara, Madhu Ketab who were killed by the MAAsterG, their bodies were fall, became the earth to live on this earth. What is said in the stories. And the first those earth were thrown, this Madhu Ketab were thrown on the water. That place is known as Pushkar. Pushkar, we have gone, that Pushkar where the Brahma place, from there the life starts on this earth. These are stories. It was just the message. Again I am saying stories, right or not, forget. That you can come to know after going there, to the God home. You don't have any time to sit on the clouds, enjoy those all things, realistic pictures. But here is the message. Once Madhu Ketab bodies were thrown on this water, because throughout the water was there. When Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh were created from the God, the one, they said where to go, where to make this all game open, what we are saying about the gods, my Father. And Father said, don't worry, the time will come. Now these bodies of two, those will be created by your inside, all that. Inside, what is that? Inside what we have, that all vikar, all that bad evils. And with that Madhu Ketab came, the two. And their bodies were thrown on this water, and earth starts, the life starts from there, the Pushkar. The story is there. But the message is, whole earth is made of the dead body. Your dead body. Maybe in your wall and the home, may have the same, because dust is converted into all your cement, all these things. On your wall, maybe your large dead body, some cement must have come. You are always surrounded by the cremation ground. That's why Guru Nanak also said to his father when he said, how you are coming to the cremation ground, nobody died in the village today. He said, I never say this is the graveyard or the cremation ground. I say that is the cremation ground, that is the graveyard, because everybody will die at home. This from there here, who will die after this? That's why I come here. This is the message. Then who is there inside who is not dying? Because body remains there after the death, we say. We say he is no more, she is no more. Who is that? Who is no more? That I is saying in Jesus, that I has said in Ibrahim, Buddha, Mahavira, Guru Nanak, Muhammad, Kabir, Farid, all that I is one. That is one. Ik Onkar. God is one, Jesus said. One. That Ek Hi Allah. That is one, omnipresent. That one is speaking. When somebody inside becomes vacant, just destroys his subconscious mind body, then God enters, because immediately you get connected to your soul, the light, what we say. And with that soul, you are connected to the Supreme Soul. Now, Supreme Super Father, through you, speaks to the outer world. You becomes a messenger for the outer world. To those, all his brothers and the sister, all his sons and the daughter, all his loved or beloved, whatever relationship you had with the God, God had all the relations with you, because God is the creator. It is just the game. Whatever then word you use for them, you use them for Father. Jesus said Father. Ram Paramahansa said Ma, honor, Sahib, I am the servant. And many, all these people. All these people made the different relationships with the God. Meera asked as a husband. Sufi said she the beloved. God is the beloved and they are the lover. All, not the problem. You have to reach to the final destination. And how you will reach? Through the one who has reached there. How to recognize? You have to just listen, because words, the jnana, the moment you understand, the moment you listen, the changes will start coming in you. All that qualities of the godly people are written in Bible, Guru Granth Sahib, Quran, Gita and all epics. You will find a different smell from them. You will find a different vibrations from them. You will find a different field when you sit with them. Different field. And that will only give you bliss moments. Those moments which will not go off. That you will just go there and enjoy there. When you come out, you are in the same lusty world. No. There you will find something special. Those are not connected with your Mayavi, the materialistic world. They are away from all these your outside, what you say, wealth, all your that honor, respects and disrespects, away from all your the gain or the loss, away from the birth or the death, not attached to anything of the outer world. They are love. Jesus was love. When I say Jesus was love, love was inside the Jesus. Outside body is dead. Jesus died. So I am the way. Who is saying I, that the Father is saying super capital I to through the Son. Son, the Jesus made the relationship with the Father as the Father. When in the journey to the God home, when he got with his true master, John the Baptist, and went into the jungles for what he did, he got that in the last, he asked him, he just called the Supreme Power as the Father. He called his true master as the Father. So the Father as reached to the God home, John the Baptist reached to the God home. So when he was talking to his Satguru, the true master, who had dissolved in the God. The God is himself gave him that all the messages. The true master speaking through the Jesus. God speaking through the Jesus. I am the way. To whom? To the outer world people. I am the way and the life. Life. He does, I am the body. I am the way and the life. Life is the immortal. Not said that I am the body. Said I am the way. That I am the way and the life. One who comes to me. Comes to means Jesus' body. One who comes to him. He will speak through that body. And one day, by listening to him, by understanding him, when he say him, that he is saying I through him. Because he is I is he. So when I speak through him, so you have to understand, sit near to him, understand, and one day you will get the eternal life because you will dissolve in him and he is dissolved in me. It is like some pond connecting to the river. We just make the way to the river and pond water will get to the river connected. River water will take all freshness in that pond. Like in swimming pool, you find always after some time water is getting low. If the water, that swimming pool is connected to the river, you have seen somewhere the Ganga river is making somewhere the pond, the Ganga water is going. People are just taking bath there also. But that water remains always fresh. If this is disconnected with the Ganga, disconnected with the river, that water will get spoiled. But when it is connected, the pond, the you, the outside, who are you? The Mayavi I, the small capital I, when joins to the river I, inside the I, the Jesus I, small, that capital I, you will go back to the sea, like Ganga goes to the sea, taking the pond also to the sea. So this is the theory. Because you are in the outer world and you thought it as a permanent. This is mortal, temporarily. You have to enjoy temporarily with your I and my outside. Like you enjoy when we go somewhere and sit in the society with some people. You go somewhere and just enjoy pass your time with them. So outside world is just temporarily. And the immortal world where no life, no birth, no death, that is the life where no birth and the death. Life neither not takes birth, neither dies. So life is never taking birth, never dying. So I am the life and the way. Way because you need some way to go. You need the bridge to go. So Jesus, through Jesus is saying, just come on this bridge. The body is like a bridge. Come through this bridge. And I speaking at the other end. I am the way and the life. You come over this body bridge and come inside and there I am waiting. Will take you also along with. So I, the Jesus, the original Jesus, speaking on that and saying this body is like dead body. Dead body is like your bridge, you say. So I am the way. So on this bridge, just sit near to me, dissolve in me, and I will take you to the life and the eternal life that never birth, no death there. No young, no old, no disease, nothing over there. From there the whole creation is going on. The whole world is coming under that one umbrella. All the universes are under that. So you just come with me to that supreme world of God. So that is what the words Jesus is saying to you. But when will you understand it? Many births you are dying in this all outside deadly world. How many times you will die? How many times you will become beggar? Throughout the life you are collecting all the items, making your family, big family relationship, and suddenly you die and things are gone. And you die like a beggar, empty hands. And you are burnt or buried somewhere. Is it the life? No. This is just the outer of the life. Outer of the life is to walk. And I am the bridge. Walk over me and get to that life from where I'll take you to the eternal life. This is what the Jesus is saying. And all those spiritual godly people on this earth said to that all those who are blind and deaf outside. They thought this is permanent. I am officer permanent, I am doctor permanent, I am minister permanent, I am star permanent. No. One day this body will die and you are not this I. You are not this temporarily I. This is temporarily role you have to play. Enjoy the play. Enjoy the play. Enjoy your lust. Enjoy your anger. You enjoy your greed. Enjoy your attachment. Enjoy your ego. But outside only. Don't take it inside. I is there. The one I is there who is making you to take enjoyment with the lust. He is the one who is making you enjoyment with your attachment, with your eager, greed, with your anger, with your ego outside. He is the one making you all these things. You can never be minister. Immediately he withdraws. You are no more. Lost. Immediately message will flash. Died. Suddenly. Suddenly heart attack. Gone. We are gone. Is there anything after the death? No. No. Then where these all people had gone? If there is a life after the death, you have to think about that life and your life. Life is infinite. Life is eternal. Body is temporary. On this station you have come, you have the chance. This is the big junction from where you can go to the garden, or you want to go back to 84 lakhs passage, or go back to the dirty life. It is your choice. Enjoy in this body and don't study about your life. Don't understand your life, and then you will remember at last that what I was getting the knowledge to reach insight to that supreme, and I never put my concentration. I was just dying. I was just thirsty for the outside things, outside relationship. Those were temporary. And now what to do? Now nothing can be done. Body had gone. Instrument had gone. Vehicle had gone now. Now just face all those punishments for not doing what you are to do. Not taking knowledge which you are to take. Then you have to face. And don't say, I am intelligent. If you are intelligent, you have read many books. Read the Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Read the Guru Granth Sahib. Read the Bible. Read the Quran. Original. Not of anyone. Original. If you don't understand, you are listening Vaani for 1 month, you will start understanding. If any question, you let me know. Now today as question had come. Give me the question if you are not understanding. If nothing is matching, if anything not matching with the Vaani, you have to understand. Because the one who speaks is a God. And they always shouts and cries whenever they comes, I am the way and the life. And one who comes to me will go to that eternal. And who understand? Very few. All are dying in the mud. All are going to the sewerage. That is what Guru Nanak Deva said, Kudiyar. So this is up to you. Live with I, my outside, or make that I and my. This is up to you. Make your relationship, friend or love with that immortal world, or make love with the outer world. Outside love will come automatically when you get connected to the immortal world. Remember it. You do not love anybody. What love you say is attachment, and attachment is that detachment will come. So when you get the pure form of love, automatically you love all in the outer world. You love all, not only your family. Whole world will be yours. Even one who is meeting you for the first time, you will be in the same love as with the one who is 20 years old with you. With your family, your children, you will find the same love with all. All are now one. All belongs to me. I belongs to all. Then the inside, God comes, speaks through you. He stays with you. And only those understands that I am the way and the life. And the life, not the body. When you see the body, you attach to body, you will be again missing the life. Because you lived with the body, so come with the body, sit, stay, look into me, go to the life which is making me to see you, which is making you to see, which is making you to hear, which is making you to take smell. So that is what Jesus was saying, that level from the top level the God was speaking, that level God was speaking, and Jesus was there. That's why some words is said which people took in the negative way and crucified him. Because in that, sometimes God declares through body, that one who comes to me will go there. What I am speaking, he is speaking. If you understand me, you understand him. He said many things. And God showed something through that body. And always God shows. But there are hardly eyes people or the ear people those understand. Generally 99% people are blind and the deaf. Even after watching, even after experiencing, they are going away. That is the game. Even though you are experiencing, also get into the Mayavi religious ego. They think that we have got it. And they take their own way. They are not going on the same way, that I am the way. They take their own way. They go with again the small religious I. Because when the I comes of the outside world, then it is somewhere you are going again into the Mayavi I, which is connected with your religion. Religion in one who is again with the outside I, just memorizing, just feeling some experiences and getting back to the world to take the respect from the people. So people should touch their feet, should love them, so they get attached to the outside world. So this is again the flop show. Again going back to the outside world and will be hammered more because they are not received, they are not achieved. But still they are just misleading the people, misguiding the people. So it is better to keep quiet than to mislead the people, because otherwise you will be going to the seventh hell. Talking wrong on the God's side, if you are not experienced completely, you are not completely dissolved, you are not completely burnt, then remember it. The worst karma on this earth, even you murder 100, is the more dangerous than those 100 murder. That criminal man who is not having any experiences but still saying I. So on the spirituality side, on the godly side, one should not say anything wrong except his experience. Gyan, the spiritual, the godly Gyan is nothing but what you are getting experience is the Gyan, nothing else. No stories are Gyan. No memorizing is Gyan. Gyan is the fresh flower, what you experience is in the life, what it changes in your life before and after the Gyan. That is your Gyan, your original, pure. And if somebody is not having Gyan of his own and telling of somebody without saying it is not mine, that it is his body and I do not know. If you want, you have to just go through. That who say I, like I am achieved, I am enlightened, I have gone to the dissolved, now God speaks through me, but they have memorized and they have not achieved the target. Before that they have come with their I, getting that people who are kneeling down in front of them and they think they are the respected now, and what to do? So those type of people will go to the seventh hell, the dirty most hell which Mahavira said. Like you have seen the dog on the road, those who are just all having disease in his body, nobody. This is the seventh hell, not even the normal dog moving on the roads. So this is what one has to understand. Not get ego of the Gyan, also get something. Little knowledge is dangerous. So you have to dissolve completely. You have to be no more before the no more of this body, and then God will speak through you. The true master will speak through you. And that is what is the target of your human being. If not achieved this, then your life, whatever you got in the outer world, whatever it may be, the billions of rupees, the biggest share of the world, you are failed. Guru Nanak Deva said in Pauri in Guru Granth Sahib, you will be going to the worst that level of the even worm, worst insect, worst bird, worst animal. So don't go unless you connect with yourself. to that one inside who is the God, Son. Unless you reach there, never think of that you are something in the world, whatever you are to outside, the minister or the governor or the star or the richest man. No, everything will remain here. With you will go only that you are one who is inside, beyond lust, anger, greed, attachment and ego. That the pure I, and that what I is speaking through. I am the way. I will take you there. If you want, I will take you there. That is what Jesus is saying. I will take you there. I am the life. I am not the body. I am the life, which neither birth nor death. Beyond. And once you dissolve in me, when you come and completely be one with me, I will make that life. Life is eternal. And that is the going liberated, enlightened, nirvan, sthiti pragya, kevalya, all those words given. So this is what the Jesus is saying. Understand it, execute it, get dissolved, find the way. Where is the way? And where there is a will, there is a way. If you have the will, potentiality, interest, complete thirst, hunger for that one, you will get the way. Where there is a will, there is a way. You will get the way. And the way of life, the way of eternity. So get it, make your life success.